close this door properly.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so yesterday we did some country roads, didn't we?
Yeah.
Let's mark that off.
We went to some big roundabouts.
Mm-hmm.
And Ashton-on-the-Lane?
Sorry?
We've been past Ashton-on-the-Lane. Is that
Yeah.
the place?
Aston-on-Trent.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Wrong
So
name.
what I'd like to do with you today is do some new reversing, bay
Okay.
parking in particular.
Okay.
Okay. So bay parking, I'm going to mark that off now, so we've got it. And what we're going to do is we're just going to head over into Sinfin,
Okay.
round to the Asda down there, and there's a little car park at the back that's really handy for us.
Okay.
And we'll get ourselves there, and I'll show you a couple of ways to pop it into a bay, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So,
In that case, when you're ready,
driving.
perfect, lovely. Thank you. Good. Get ourselves through this little priority system, and then at the roundabout, you're going to turn left, first exit. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Just continue to follow it around.
Okay.
So maybe try just a little bit faster, Vanessa. Just a little bit. So obviously don't go too fast that you can't deal with it, but on the other hand, you know, if you drive like you've always driven, then you're not going to improve. So we do need to push it just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, let's go, keep going.
Yeah.
Because he's waiting for you into as well.
Okay.
Okay, so we're coming to another roundabout, and coming to another roundabout. Straight on, second exit.
Okay.
So you know the right questions to ask yourself for this roundabout.
I'll slow down position and look is clear so we can go.
Let's go then. Yep, that's it. Very good. Okie dokie. So at the next roundabout we will turn right, third exit. Positioning actually, not too tight on him, but yeah. So if you exit the right hand lane, because at the next roundabout you're turning right, second exit, so 1, 2.
Okay,
That's it. You could sort of see from his position and speed that he wasn't going to come round.
Yeah.
I think if he'd have tried to come round, I think he'd have had to sort of do some kind of stunt to get round the roundabout there.
Yeah.
So we can see the speed limit here is 40 miles an hour.
So we can speed up a little bit.
So we can maybe just build up our speed a little bit.
Like 35?
If you can. I mean, as long as there's no danger and you're happy to go at that speed and reasonably comfortable at that speed, then yeah, let's do it. So coming to another roundabout, and we're going to go straight on, second exit. There's 2 lanes if you choose here, so choose your appropriate lane. That's it. Very good. Now at the next roundabout we'll be turning right, third exit. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, bravo. Well done.
Thank you.
So your speed's just a little bit low. If you look in your mirror, you can see the guy behind you is actually angling to, he's having a good look around, see if he can get past you. So he's already thinking of trying to overtake you, which is actually going to put you in danger.
Yeah.
So it's the left lane for straight on here. If you can just take the left lane early.
Okay.
Just keep it straight on. So I'm not suggesting that you go faster, you know, because you need to be going at the speed that you can deal with. I just want you to be aware of the guys behind you and sort of pick up their sort of body language. Here we go.
Yeah.
Is this okay?
A little bit down, please. Sorry.
Down?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Seems to remember there's a particularly, you just drive normally, there's a particularly big pothole down here.
Yeah. Oh, watch out.
Just keep,
Okay.
oh no, it's not. Just keep
Not
going.
this
I know it's down here somewhere.
Yeah, I remember too.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit further.
Yeah, just drive normally. I think this is it here. Just
Okay.
drive normally.
Oh yeah, there is
There
one.
it is.
Yeah.
That's quite significant. That. So at the end of the road we are turning left.
Okay.
So if you just maintain your speed, what I do, maintain your speed.
Okay.
And what I do is see where the road sort of goes around. I signal just before we get to the bend. So if you give me signal
Okay.
now,
Yeah.
and then the guys behind you know exactly where you're going.
Yeah.
So, so look at, keep an eye on your extra light. You can see it over there. That's the advanced
Yeah.
light.
So
There you go.
okay.
Lovely. Straight on. So at the next roundabout, Vanessa, we're going to turn right, following signs for Barrow, Arleston, Sinfin District Centre.
Okay.
Bit of gas. Mirror signal to leave. Bit of gas. There it is, yeah. Because I have seen it on bigger roundabouts like that. If you go too slow, they do try to overtake you. Even on the roundabout, they'll try to go around you.
Don't make me panic.
Well, it would do, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're coming to the mini roundabout, and it's going to be straight on. Second exit. Turn, big turn, big turn. That's it. That requires quite a bit of significant steering.
Yeah.
So we're coming to, going to be coming to another roundabout. We're going to go straight on second exit. the roundabout, we shall be turning left. First exit, please, Vanessa. Okay.
Flashing the means we can go.
Yeah. If it's clear. Now, if that was a zebra crossing, you'd have to wait till she stepped off the crossing as well.
Okay.
Okay. Right, so we're just going to continue on down this road. Now, at the end of this road is another roundabout. What I'm going to ask you to do is go all the way around it, back up this road, so you're going to be turning right before the exit, basically. Okay?
All around.
So just drive on normal until you see your roundabout, because you can't do anything until you get there anyway.
Okay.
So there's our exit. Sorry, our roundabout. So you're going to signal right for fourth exit.
Okay.
So you're going to come back up this road here.
Okay. So
Just be careful with your positioning.
It looks
Okay.
clear.
Just nice and gently. Just watch your positioning.
Yeah.
You're very close to that barrier there.
Okay.
Just keep it going all the way around. This is your exit here.
So there is signal.
That's it.
And then
So yes, you are positioning yourself to turn right into the correct position, but you're quite close to the actual physical sort of refuge there.
Okay.
Thank you. So you can leave about half a metre if you can.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to take the next exit on the left, and it's going to be just round here. You're going to see a bus stop, lay by, and the exit's just after there. So we're just going to be going into a car park.
Is it this one on
This
the
one
left?
here.
Okay, so
That's it.
no, the left.
Just take your time, slow down, slow down. Keep it on your side. And then we're going into the car park here on the right.
Okay. So
Signal.
mirror signal.
Take your time going in here, and then it's round to the left, so into the car park.
Yes.
So Vanessa, slow down.
Okay.
Yeah, because you head into this barrier here, this physical barrier, the
Okay.
curb.
Okay.
Yeah, so just be careful.
Okay.
Let's go. And then to the left here.
Okay.
And then it's going to be round to the right. So maximum awareness in car parks, please.
Okay.
Watch out for cars reversing and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay, now then. So we're going to be reversing into bays today, okay? I'm just going to help you with your position. No, don't let go of the steering wheel. You just keep hold of it.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is just going to position ourselves by the edges of these bays there. We're just going to go forward.
Okay.
And if you want to stop there,
Okay.
that's it. Right, just handbrake and neutral a moment.
Okay.
So we are, just as you're going into the car parks, you're just getting a little bit close to the curbs.
Yeah.
Like that, and it was just, then there was a parked car there as well. And really just
So
go
I
a
need to
bit
go
more,
left and then
a bit
go
more
position to
towards,
turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to be in the middle of the lane,
Yeah.
but you don't want to be so far over that you're in danger of clipping the curb.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to reverse into a bay. I'm going to do that in just a moment. And what I've done is I've got you into this position where you are basically at the edges of the bay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all we're going to do is we're going to use the camera, the car's reversing camera, to help us to align with the bays. And so if you just want to pop it into reverse,
Okay.
and what we're going to see here is, as you can see, there is a line here. Yeah. You see the next line there? All you're going to do is when you reverse, you're just going to line up the two lines like this and stop.
Is it this line with this line?
Right. Let me just let go of the brake.
Okay.
Let me just get this a bit clearer for you. Okay. So put your foot back on the brake.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's the end line. See where the end of the pen is?
Yeah.
So you're going to reverse from here up to here. Bring them together. Okay?
Yeah.
So do that first.
Yeah.
So before you do anything else, look around.
Yeah.
Are you clear to proceed?
Yes.
So nice and slow, just reverse up until you get the two lines. Put your handbrake back down. That's it.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Slowly.
So nice and slowly. That's it. It's almost there. And I'll try to anticipate it. Be accurate. A little bit more. Stop.
Okay.
There. Now then, Now that you've got the end line on the camera lined up with a bay line, yeah, keep your foot on the foot brake and full lock your steering over to the left. That means turn it
This
as much
way.
as it can possibly go.
This way?
Yeah. Because that's where you want the back of the car to go, isn't it?
Okay.
So whichever way you want the back of the car to go is where you turn your wheel, okay?
Okay.
Full lock.
Okay.
Right, don't be gentle with it. Yeah,
Okay,
full lock is full lock.
Yeah.
Now, before you go, look around.
It's clear.
Right, now I guarantee you that this car will go into that bay there, okay? I guarantee you don't even need to look at it. Look around, are you safe to go?
Yes.
Because your destiny is set, isn't it? You know, your steering's in.
Yeah.
Okay, so start moving anytime you want.
So slowly
Now as
back
you're reversing, yeah, look over your left shoulder, left shoulder. And now the right shoulder, just like when we were doing the reversing on the other side of the road on it, not too fast.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, because otherwise you're just going to make yourself dizzy. You can let the car go anytime you want.
Okay.
You can let the brakes go if you want.
Like,
yeah.
Relax on the brake?
No, yeah, you're not on the brake, are you?
No.
Oh, so there's a slight bit of gradient then. That's it. You can give a little bit of gas if you want, just to bring it round. That's it. Don't forget to look where you're going. Now you can slow it down, and now that you're almost level, you can just keep it going. And now you can have a little glance at the mirror here. At the
yeah, it's almost there. So I'm just
almost there. And when it gets lined in, you're just going to stop. Straighten your steering.
Okay.
That's it. And now you're going to go back until this red line gets to the end. This here is the back of your car. Okay, you can see it's the same colour as the car. So,
so is that straight?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to let go of the brake.
That's it. Just reverse it in and stop. Perfect. Handbrake and park.
Okay.
So when you put the handbrake on, button into the top. Okay, you don't want to hear that. Okay, they can mark you down on that. That's it.
Okay.
It's considered undue wear and tear on the metal parts of the ratchet. Okay. Plus, you can also over ratchet it.
Yeah.
So we've reversed into the bay. You can open your door and have a look if you want. Open your door, have a look. Should be perfectly in.
Yeah, it's quite straight as well.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. So that's how it's done. So easy. Okay. Now, for the purposes of your driving test, it needs to be in the bay. Now, that is a pass if it's nice and lined up. If it's a bit wonky like that, that's also a pass.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But it's touching the line.
I know. Your car, your wheels can be over the line into the next bay. As long as they're touching your line, even 1 millimetre, it's a pass.
Wow.
It doesn't have to be straight. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be in the bay on the regulations. If you've ever watched tennis, when they play tennis, when they hit the ball, if the ball hits any part of the line, it's considered in. And it's the same deal with your tyres. And I have had this on the driving test. I had a guy last year, I think he passed, and his wheel was right into the other bay, and it was just by literally 1 millimetre touching the line. The examiner passed him on it. The examiner even said that's the closest anybody's ever got to passing, to failing. Even that would be a pass. Okay. Now, if this was to happen when it's all wonky like that, if you was to straighten up the car and come back and bring it into the bay correctly and nicely lined up, you wouldn't get any extra marks for it. This is already a pass. But if you try to straighten it up and then mess it up and end up like that, that would be a fail, wouldn't it? So once you've got the pass on the test, stick with it. All right. Don't do any little adjustments. If your car is like this to start with and it's over, then yes, you can always go forward and reverse back into it like this. Okay. So how's that sound? Okay. So if I just open my door here quickly, show you nice and lined up in there as well. So shall we go to the beginning and do it again?
Yeah.
What do you think? Easy enough?
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Seems like
this is like an empty car park.
Okay. So yep, D for drive, and all you're going to do is just going to go out and to the left here, and you see that end bay of them 3 bays there. If you just sort of drive into that lines you up perfectly with the edges.
So the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that right? I'm just turning the wheel, but there's a noise.
I know, but the thing is, you're not moving forward, are you? So without moving forward, how will you not? Thank you. Now you can see where the steering will take you. That's it. Turn it. Bigger turn. That's it. Just drive it into that first bay there. Slow it down. Slow it down. Keep it coming until you're level.
Just
go on, keep it moving. Thank you. And steering comes off. And stop. Steering off. Steering off. Off. Straight.
Okay.
This is steering straight.
Okay.
If you start with your steering like that, they
You-
will tell you on the test. They'll say no, start with your steering straight. So
Okay.
straighten up your steering. That's
Yeah.
it. Now then, what's next? You want
Are we
it?
starting to reverse now?
Yeah. I want you to reverse into a bay.
Okay.
So
reverse.
clearly, that's it.
And then turn.
No. If you turn your wheels now, you're just going wherever fate happens to take you, innit?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna gently release the brake and then turn the wheel.
No. So if you remember, you've got to. This is a precision maneuver. You've got to line this line up with the next available bay line.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's reverse. I'm just gonna move back a little bit.
Check before you move.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And now if you move, when the end line lines up. Perfect. Yes.
Okay.
You are slightly over, but that'll do. There's a little bit of wiggle room now. What's next?
Turn to the left, like full
That's
lock.
it. Full lock. That's it.
Yeah.
And now.
And then check again.
Yes,
and then reverse
absolutely.
back.
That's it. You got it.
Okay.
That's it. And then if there's a little bit of give in the tyres, just lock it in.
Okay.
So look around, in particular over your left shoulder and your right shoulders, but not so fast that you make yourself dizzy.
Okay.
And that's it. You got
There's a
it.
car coming, but
Yeah, it's not too far out of our danger zone anyway. So the danger zone's the same as on the other manoeuvres, yeah?
yeah.
Okay. Just stop a moment for him.
Okay.
Okay, it's not an issue.
Okay.
So just finish off your procedure here.
Okay.
A little bit more and stop. Yeah. Now, go on.
Okay.
Yes. Yes,
Straight
that's
it
it.
back.
There you go, and now it's to the red line to the end.
Okay, so just check.
And in particular, look over the back window
Yeah.
and stop.
Oops, is that too
A
close?
little bit. No, it's okay. You haven't hit the pavement, but normally you
But
would
that-
stop where the red line gets to the pavement.
Yeah.
Okay, handbrake and park. That is it.
Okay. Neutral.
Neutral, handbrake, whichever.
Okay.
Handbrake, neutral, handbrake, park is both the same. Okay, so there you go. And you can check your positioning again, and if you look at that, it's exactly the same as it was last time.
Yeah. Although the back was really close to the edge.
Oh, no. But that's why you meant to stop and you to keep it under control.
Okay.
Okay, so how does that sound then?
I need more practice on that.
Okay, well, do it again then.
Okay. So, brake. Wait.
It's logical. Clearly, your car's not going anywhere unless it's in drive.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
And you're not going to go anywhere unless you've checked.
It's clear to go. So.
Okay, so plan your route. No.
Ah.
Start moving and turn your steering wheel. Otherwise, if you start turning your steering wheel without moving, when you do move, you don't know where the steering's going to take you. Now turn it.
Okay.
Go on, turn it big. Get yourself over there.
Okay, oops.
Ooh. So make sure you're not going to don't hit that pavement. It's maybe too sharp.
Is it too
So,
close?
yeah, do some adjustments.
Okay.
Go on. Let the car move and do some adjustments with your steering. Turn away from it.
Okay.
You're not turn away from it.
Okay.
That'll do there.
Okay.
Very close on the edge. Yeah, you're really close. So as you are moving out, do a bit of adjustment. It's like steering between two parked cars. So start with your steering straight.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. So now we need to position reverse.
Yep.
And then.
And you can see here how close you are. You're well over.
Yeah.
So this line should be basically out here somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. It still works for you.
Okay. So can I start
Oh,
reversing?
please, yeah.
Okay. It's clear. So just gonna move it back slightly.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that enough?
Yeah, should be.
Uh,
Leave it in reverse. Yes.
I'm gonna check again.
No. Do steering first.
Okay.
Steering. What you saw when you looked around is no longer relevant. Pressure. Yeah. See a lot of tension. That's because you're so tight on the front pavement. Your front wheel's actually butting up against it.
Ah, okay.
You see
What
that?
should I do now?
Well, you're gonna have to move, and as you move, full lock it.
Okay, so I'm gonna let go and full lock it.
That's it. Full lock it now. Full lock it. Thank you. Look around. So you just keep it going. And because you were so close and tight up on it, this ain't going to work out until the very end. So you're going to have to keep it moving.
Okay, a little bit gas.
Yeah, it does need a little bit, doesn't it? But ultimately, in the end, it still works quite well for you. There.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes. That's it. And then just go back to the red line to the pavement. A bit more. And stop there.
Okay.
Okay. So the main thing there is when you moved out, because you was turning your wheel before you even started, you've gone like that rather than going like where you intended it to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that.
Okay. I think reversing is a little bit hard for me, but just need more practice.
Do you understand the system that we just used?
Kind of, but not 100% sure.
Okay. I'll tell you what, because that is tight there, let's just go forward and to the right there, and then we can left reverse into one of them as well.
Okay, so drive.
So if you just go forwards quite a long way.
Okay.
That's it. Now if you start turning now, turn to the right.
Okay.
And just get yourself to the edges of the bays. You can go past the cars a little bit as well, because they're not going anywhere. So just get yourself up to the edges of the bays. Over there. Over there. Come over. That's it. Get yourself next to the edge. Okay. That's it. Line up straight. Bit more. That's it, like that. Okay. So sometimes, if you're going round and it's not doing it, whack it round a bit more, get the car going. Okay. All right, so into reverse.
Reverse, and then...
And you see, now you've got the sun against you here, so it's hard to see, isn't it?
I'm just going to move back.
Yeah, you're just going to go back a bit then.
Okay.
Slow. That's too fast. Because you need to see the next line. I don't know if you can see it from there, can you?
Kind of.
Just there, isn't it? Stop. You've gone past it. You've gone past it.
Okay.
You're supposed to... No. Go to the next one.
Okay.
So slow. See the line. I know it's really hard to see. It's there.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh my god.
A little bit further. Slow. There.
Yeah, I can see there's a line
Yeah,
here.
but you've gone past it again, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to go to the next one. Oh, look at your steering. That's not straight. Because now what you're doing is going away. I thought we were getting further away. So it does make a difference with your steering. Because you've gone back with your steering tilted over.
Yeah.
Instead of coming back in a straight line, you started going like this. So, yeah, go to the next line. Because there's a big space now, isn't there?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go forward and tuck in a bit for that. So let's get this right.
Okay.
Tuck in. That's it. Straighten up now. And stop. Right. Straighten your wheels. Keep them straight when you're reversing. So into reverse.
Okay. Straight.
Okay. So go to the next line.
Okay.
Nice and gently, slowly. I know it's super hard to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it is there. It's really faded though, isn't it? Stop. There it is. See?
Okay.
You see, because now we've got a little bit of space as well, it's a bit more hard to work out. But that is lined up. So if there's a bit of a space, then you have to use your judgment where it is.
Okay.
Okay? What's next?
Are we turning that side, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so still on reverse. I'm just gonna big turn left.
Please do.
And then lock it. And then release the
Whoa. Look around before you move. Always look before you move in driving. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
You look clear now?
Let's go then.
Okay.
That's it. Don't look at this. You don't need to look around. I guarantee you it's going to go in. That's too fast. It's too fast. At this speed, you haven't got time to look effectively.
Okay.
Control your speed. Don't let it go full speed.
Okay.
You need like half the speed that it can do on its own. So you need to have your brakes half on.
Okay.
A little bit more. Stop there. Okay, straighten out your steering. Now, as you can see here, where that line is on the side, that is not the side of the car. The side of the car is actually in here. Okay, so you are still in the bay, it's just that you're a bit closer on that side.
Okay.
You've seen the difference it makes, yeah, when it's all a bit, yeah? So reverse it into the bay.
Just gonna check again.
Good, yes. more. Stop there. Okay, so handbrake and park. You can open your door, have a look, and you should find you're a bit closer, but you are still in the bay.
Yeah, the line's almost touching the edge.
Yeah, so as I said to you earlier on, Vanessa, it doesn't matter as long as you're in the bay. All right?
Okay. Yep.
That's it.
Okay.
All right, so we'll leave it with that for today. We will be coming back and revisiting this on another day. I mean, sometimes, you know, see them lines over there are a lot easier to see than these lines over here, because this way you've got the sun in the shining on the camera as well, so it's a lot harder to see. But you have to be able to sort of use your judgment as well.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Ready to go do some driving?
Yeah.
Let's go then.
Do I need to signal to leave now?
No.
Okay.
Nobody benefit from it. I mean, if you're not sure, pop it on. Doesn't make
Okay.
any difference, does it?
Okay.
If anything, it's a bit of extra safety. With car parks, always be super careful of people reversing, because they do reverse without checking.
Okay.
It's not like this one here might just start going, you know. So always centralise yourself a little bit if you can. Just slow it down. Just got to get around this awkwardly parked one here. Keep it centralised, and that way you're hedging your bets between any side moving.
Okay.
Now, well, yeah, I would be in a little bit more in the middle, but then if there's cars coming, that's when you take up your left-hand position. So exit, and then we're turning left out of here.
Okay.
I'm going out onto the main road where we are turning left.
Okay. Position clear.
That's it. Off we go, skid them. Back into the road area, please. That's it. You don't need to be over in them hatch markings, so try to avoid them. You are allowed to drive in them, but there's no reason for you to drive in them. So turning right at this roundabout,
Okay.
it's going to be the 4th exit, if you can believe that. It's down that road over there. Are you clear?
Yes.
So we count our exits as we go. 1, 2, 3.
And then after we pass this, we signal left.
That's it. Thank you. So in this situation, you can signal slightly earlier than when you've passed it because of your position. It's clear from your position you're not just going to cut across. So because them two exits are quite close together. Okay, so we are going to another roundabout, and we're going to be going straight on 2nd exit. Okay to go? Yeah, let's go then. Clearly they're not coming round. They haven't got the signals on. They're going too fast to come round. Again, if they tried to come round there, it'd be like some kind of stunt sort of driving, wouldn't it? So we've got to be realistic about what we're seeing as well. It's not just the signals, it's the position, the speed, where they're looking. So just come back into the lane area a little bit more. Your wheels are just over them lines. Come back more into your lane. Like here, okay? Centralise your car in your lane. You're just getting too close to the centre lines there. So you've done it again. See, psychologically, people tend to use these centre lines as like a guideline, and if you start using them like subconsciously as a guideline, you tend to gravitate towards them. So that may very well be what's happening. Straight on at the mini roundabout, 1st exit. Are you clear?
Yes.
Let's go. We'll have a signal because it's 1st exit.
Okay.
You didn't see it, did you? Did you?
No.
Exactly. Okay. So scanner ahead, always looking for signs, markings on the road. Look for as much information as you can get. Turning left, 1st exit at this roundabout. Whatever that is, I don't know. So, are you clear to go?
Yes.
Let's do it then. So you're probably going to need to put your signal back on in a moment. So at the set of lights, we are going to, let's go straight on for a change. I think we've got time. You missed it by miles actually. Okay, so at the top of the road is a crossroads. We're going to turn right. So early positioning, please, Vanessa. There we go. Lovely. So have you done your theory test?
Not yet.
Okay. So with the crossroads, we're going to go to the middle and wait until it's clear to turn right. Turning right at a crossroads, don't get too close to the bike, is like turning right into a junction. Right, so up to the middle. That's it. Are you clear to turn?
Yes.
Let's do that. Into the left lane over here. We've done this junction before, haven't we?
Yeah, once.
Yeah. That's it. Try not to let go of the steering wheel to balance up. Feed it through your hands.
Okay.
Otherwise you get that really uncomfortable jolt, and you're not really in control of the steering, are you? Because you're just letting gravity do its work. Now, the amount of potholes around this city, if your wheels hit one of them potholes when you're letting it slide through your hands, the wheel steering can just skip out wherever, and that's when you've got real problems. Okay, so control it. Okay, now we're going to follow the signs for Ring Road, and it's going to be sort of off towards about the 11 o'clock position, because it's quite descriptive, these signs that they make. There's the exit after McDonald's. Still got to do with the roundabout, so slow it down, position and check. Are you clear?
Yes.
Let's go then, but nice and gently over here. That's it. Because there's no need to go right round the edges, because the super wide lanes. Now, if you'd have gone slightly slow, you'd have been able to have time to put your signal on, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And your position would have been.
I wasn't quite sure if I need to put the signal
always on. Leaving a roundabout, your signal needs to be on to leave.
Okay.
When you're turning left, it's already on, isn't it, at the beginning? But if you're turning right, you have your right signal on, then the signal left to leave. When you're going straight on, you always signal to leave, okay? The only time that you don't do it, or that it's not necessary, is when on the mini roundabouts. But even then, you just watch your speed, because you're nearly at the max here. Got speed cameras, you're catching this guy pretty quickly. Mini roundabouts, you don't always need the signal if you haven't got time. Better to do your steering and check your mirrors. So just like last time that we came down this road, at the next set of lights we are going to be turning right. You go and take up the right hand position. There you go, lovely, really good. And you can pop your right signal on as well, just to make it clear to everybody where you're going. Okay, so we've got an arrow, so we're going through. Turn, nice and gently, easy does it. Yeah, you didn't need the little bit of gas going on there, let your momentum carry you in nice and gently. Okay. Alright. That's going to get tight up here, so you're going to need to think about slowing it down and moving out of his way. Come on, out of his way. There's plenty of room for you. You don't need to go in the bus stop, but you do need to show early. That guy needed to know early that you're going to move out of his way. This is where you don't want to be getting too close to them centre lines. Because you've actually got a good 2 metres on your left here, believe it or not. You've got a huge space.
Okay.
Thank you. So the next set of lights we are turning left. Thank you. So at the end of the road we are turning right. Signal. The signal's more for the guys behind you to let them know that you're going into the right-hand lane. So usually when you see the lights go, when the red light goes off, if you let go of your brake then, you don't have to wait for it to be green to let go of your brake, because then it still takes a few seconds for you to get going anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So at the next roundabout we are turning left, first exit. Next set of lights, Vanessa, we are turning left. That's it, much better. Turning left at the roundabout, first exit. We are going straight on, second exit. slow down, you're doing over the speed limit there. So I don't mind you taking it faster, but try to be aware, ideally, your perfect speed here would be